Brilliance Audio presents Begin Again, a stay novella by Jennifer Probst, performed by Mackenzie Cartwright and Ryan West. We have an issue. Chloe Lake glanced up from her buried desk and gave a sigh. Vivian was technically her boss, but they'd worked side by side the past year and emerged with both respect and a strong friendship. Of course, they had the same goal, but Chloe had observed a tangle of relationships in animal rescue organizations that were sometimes unhealthy. She'd learned a majority of people who fought for animal welfare didn't like humans, which was a bitch when dealing with politicians, lobbyists, PR companies, and the public. Thank God, Chloe had learned young how to shine both in the spotlight and behind the scenes. It was probably why she'd risen up the ranks at Advocates for Animals and would soon take over Vivian's job when she left for a bigger position. We always have issues. If we were in a romantic relationship, we'd be in therapy, Chloe said. Vivian grinned. Her trademark black pantsuit confirmed she'd been in meetings today. If she was with her animals, she wore jeans and a t-shirt. Funny, Lake, but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about this clusterfuck from the Spagarelli case. They dropped the suit. Shock barreled through her. The hoarding case had been in the papers, and their organization had stepped in to provide safe shelter for almost 50 dogs and cats hoarded and abandoned in a private home of horror. To Chloe, it had been a tight case. How? She asked. Prosecutors are overloaded, and they couldn't get enough for the judge to warrant a conviction. The real problem is the Spagarellis can turn around and just do it again. Frustration and a simmering fury threatened, but her consistent practice of keeping her emotions stable helped ward off trouble. Vivian had no qualms about losing her temper, sometimes quite publicly, but it was part of her makeup and passion for the job. With her petite stature, waterfall of dark hair, and gorgeous almond-shaped eyes, she looked like a delicate piece of china ready to please, until she opened her mouth. Vivian used her appearance like a weapon, taking her opponents off guard with her ruthless focus, stubbornness, and raw honesty. Chloe had immediately experienced a girl crush the moment she stopped being intimidated. Chloe tore off her black reading glasses and dropped them on the desk. Her thoughts whirled. God, each time I think I've seen everything, I'm schooled on my naivety. What's the plan? Vivian narrowed her gaze with a touch of ruthlessness. Fight back, of course. We're bringing a civil suit against her. I've got a lawyer coming in to join us. He's been working with the Animal Defense Fund and has experience with neglect and hoarding cases. I want you to work with him specifically on this case. You're my point person. Get him up to speed and provide anything he wants. I want to move quickly on this. I also got some kickback from some of the shelters who can't take on any more animals, so we need to circle back and place 5 more. Chloe nodded, her mind already clicking through the endless tasks she needed to quickly finish or delegate. Working for an animal rescue organization full-time had always been her dream, and Advocates for Animals fulfilled a career goal. Ever since she began working for the Bishop Horse Rescue Farm when she was 19, the need to help the voiceless animals had wormed its way in her blood. She'd been gifted to find her true path, but the deeper she got involved, she realized it was an emotionally draining, undercompensated, overworked career. She still couldn't imagine doing anything else.